You have anxiety because you're taking life too seriously. You're going over and over in your head again and again of all the variables of what could happen if you make that decision. But all of those things are out of your control. Being human, we want to be in control of everything. We want to know before we even make a decision that we will find happiness going in that direction or making that decision, that is the right decision. We want to know it's the right decision before we even embark on that path, because that is what it is to be human. But that is where anxiety comes from. Anxiety comes from a stagnation period when we are telling ourselves that we are reflecting on our life and reflecting on the decision before making it, but really we're just in a process of hesitation, in a state of hesitation. And that sometimes that hesitation, that anxiety, can prevent us from going after what it is we want, because what we want to go after, it scares us. It gives us anxiety because we're not sure of it. We're uncertain about it. And this hesitation period can have momentum. The longer we stay in this hesitation period, it can build momentum. Just like any feeling or belief or state of being can build momentum. So if we build enough hesitation, momentum and hesitation, we can find ourselves not making a decision at all. Because we have went over and over and over and over and over again, and we've come up with infinite variables of what could happen, that all of those variables, the good and the bad, the positive and what's perceived as the negative, that what could happen if we embark on that journey, they overwhelm us. They create our anxiety and they create our worry, and they just keep us here, where we are right now, this state of being where we are right now, because I will tell you that experiences cannot happen if we don't walk forward. Being in a state of hesitation, it is an experience of itself. Being in the process of hesitation, having hesitation of a momentum, that is an experience. But what if we just decided that I'm just going to move forward? I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm very uncertain. I don't know if this is going to come out being positive or negative. And what if we just decide to move forward and say, hey, if it doesn't necessarily go the way I thought, we can just laugh about it. Just realize that it's just an experience. But we can't do that, can we? We can't walk forward without knowing that it's going to work, that we're going to come out on top. So a lot of times we don't even move forward. We only move forward in the things that we can foresee as being successful, or being successful in or at. And we miss out all of these opportunities because the majority of opportunities in our life are in the category of uncertainty. So if we just focus on the paths of what are certain to succeed, ultimately we're just going to be missing out. Nothing's wrong with that. It's just a perception of missing out. It's just an experience. We get to choose what we get to experience, and there's nothing wrong with choosing the experience of going down the roads that are certain to succeed. We know because we're in control of every aspect of that. Even when we think we're in control of every aspect of it, still we're not in control. But we're in more control than what we are when we're walking on a path that's completely unknown, where we can't even see 2 feet in front of our face walking in that direction. But the thing is, the most experiences and the most interesting things happen in that path where we can't see 2 feet in front of our face. Yes, it's exhilarating and exalting because of the fact we don't really know where we're going. And it becomes of a feeling of a journey rather than a destination. It forces us to stay in the journey. It requires us to just focus on what we can see 2 feet in front of us, just to focus on that and not to focus on that far out destination, because that far out destination isn't even there. It isn't even there yet. But a lot of times we just focus on the path where we can literally see the destination. We know we can get there. But the thing is, it's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. That destination we see is an illusion because either path we take, the destination is still not there. It's still just an illusion. It's just our imagination imprinting on our reality, imprinting on that envisionment we see of that destination. So it really doesn't matter what path we take because all paths are in uncertainty, even the paths we think have control over.